So I think, everybody wants to learn English. I think everybody's dream or, to learn this language. But when I started watching content in English, that time they felt more good to me. And I decided to learn this language in 2021, I think. 2021, I decided to learn English, but I was, I didn't start that time. But I start watching content, English content so much. If I tell you, I started watching too much content throughout the day. And in 2 years, 21, 22, continuously I was watching content. And I totally immersed myself that yes, this is the thing that I should learn, and I will learn for sure. So, but due to, because that time I was also in my college. And when we start, we think to start something, that time that's not a proper time that we can start easily. But because that time I was a beginner and I just thought to learn this language, so I didn't start. But when we are continuously thinking about something to do, when that I will do it, I will do it. So continuously I was thinking, and I started my English learning journey in last year, September 2023. Okay, that time I started. And I purchased I think a paid course from Joe's Skill app. So there is a kind of thing where we can talk to people on a call. There are so many, calls will available if we purchase that. So, but to be honest, I started, but I was not consistent. I was just, start and try to, as lot of people, if I tell you, lot of people are also facing this, because I was also feel nervous. I was so scared to talk. Even one-on-one calling session, when we are talking in a group, that time it's okay. But when we are, face to face, like we are doing now, so that is more scary thing as a beginner.
Very good afternoon, Rahul sir. How are you doing today?
Thank you, sir. Thank you for having me, sir. First of all, good afternoon. And thank you so much. What about you, sir? Tell me.
Well, I'm fit as Fidel, doing fantabulous in my life by the grace of Almighty God. So far, I don't have
Okay.
any complaint, luckily. So, how
Okay.
about
Okay.
you? Like, how life is treating you these days?
Yeah, life is going good actually. As I'm started my YouTube channel making videos about English, my English journey. Actually, I'm learning English. And also, I thought that I should, make videos and share with friends or people, because when we share our journey, that time people will also, relate or learn something good. So that's my motto, and I'm doing every single day. Yeah.
Wow, that's really amazing and incredible job. I would say I'm totally mesmerized the activities you have been doing in order to groom yourself, in order to glorify your personality. That's really appreciable. Sounds
Yeah,
great.
yeah.
And moreover, as this is the first time we are talking, so we can introduce ourselves each other, and that's how we can continue this conversation.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
want
sir.
you to introduce yourself first.
Okay, sir. So for the audience, my name is Rahul, and I'm from Jaipur. And I started my learning journey, English learning journey, in last year. But that time I was not consistent. But in June month, I started regularly in June 2024. And I've been continuously practicing my English each and every single day. And my first priority is English. Actually, I'm as early said that I'm making videos, but that's my second priority. My first priority is to learn this language. And the second one is, share my experience. So whole day I'm just, focused to improve my English, and making good content for you all, like sir you are doing. So same. Yeah. So that's me, and I
Well,
complete. Yeah.
that's
Okay.
great.
If I tell you about my
Mhm.
education, so I completed my graduation this year. And now I'm going to do masters. But I'm not thinking about this, because my goals, dream is so different. So I wanted to build my own business, so that's the thing.
Wow, that's really marvelous and fantabulous. I'm literally fascinated the way you have introduced yourself, the way you have described the fondness and burning desire you have in order to master this language. That's really something which is commendable, I must say that. Thank you. And
Yeah, Satyal.
now let me introduce myself so that you can also know about me. Well,
Yeah.
my name is Shiv. I born and brought up in India, and my native place is Uttarakhand. I'm from northern part of India. Moreover, I'm a central government employee, and as far as my academic qualification concerned, I'm done with my Master in English, Master in Commerce, and this I'm pursuing my Master in Economics. This is my final year. In addition to this, I do teach English to beginners and intermediate speakers through different online applications as an unofficial English trainer. And I have my own YouTube channel by the name of English with Teacher Shiv. So that's all from my side in brief.
Yeah, yeah. I'm watching. Yeah, that's good. That's good, sir.
Yeah.
So, what is the like other topic that we should cover? And you tell me, sir, because I'm your guest, I think. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay, so I want to start with my first question. I just want you to tell me your English journey. Like, when did you start, and how you get motivation to learn this language?
Hmm. Okay. So, I think everybody wants to learn English. I think everybody's dream or to learn this language. But when I started watching content in English, that time they felt more good to me, and I decided to learn this language in 2021. I think 2021 I decided to learn English, but I was no, I didn't start that time, but I start watching content, English content so much. If I tell you, I started watching too much content throughout the day, and in 2 years, 21, 22, continuously I was watching content, and I totally immersed myself that yes, this is the thing that I should learn, and I will learn for sure. So, but due to, because that time I was also in my college, and when we start, we think to start something, that time that's not a proper time that we can start easily. But because that time I was a beginner and I just thought to learn this language, so I didn't start. But when we are continuously thinking about something to do, when that I will do it, I will do it, so continuously I was thinking, and I started my English learning journey in last year, September 2023. Okay, that time I started, and I purchased I think a paid course from Joe's Skill app. So there is a kind of thing where we can talk to people on a call. There are so many, calls will available if we purchase that. So, but to be honest, I started, but I was not consistent. I was just start and try to, as lot of people. If I tell you, lot of people are also facing this, because I was also feel nervous. I was so scared to talk, even one-on-one calling session. When we are talking in a group, that time it's okay, but when we are face to face like we are doing now, so that is more scary thing as a beginner. So I did that for just 1.5 month, and due to, I was also started doing a job last year. I was a teacher in private school. So and then I stopped doing that. And I think in March 2024, I also I was wondering to find a new job. I was looking for a job, and I went for foreign company, which is doing work with foreign people, and that was MNC, multinational company. So I went there and gave an interview, and that time to be honest, they insult me for my English, because my English was not good at that time. And I thought that I am superb, I'm a good at English. So that was my ego, a kind of. But the reality came at that time. They insulted me, but at that time, I think in 17th May, that day, 17th of May, I gave that interview. And or on the same day I decided to do not do a job, okay, and just focus on my English. So in June I started learning English fully focused as a full time English learner, and I've been doing it now. So that's my journey, and continuously I'm doing, sir. I'm very passionate because I am indulging myself every day, in English environment, like as we are talking and everything. My whole YouTube feeds or Instagram feeds is in English, everything, every content that are coming in English, because I'm watching everything in English. So that's the thing. Yeah, ask me.
Wow, I can resonate your story with mine because I also started learning this language just because of criticism. Someone insulted me very badly. There
Mm,
are many people, they take criticism in a negative way. They get
mm,
demotivated, anxious, nervous, and very tense about that humiliation. That how we
mm,
got that humiliation. It means we don't have those quality they are looking for, and so many other stuff. But in my case, I was literally blessed with that positive thought process, and I took that criticism in a constructive way. That criticism built a design in my side or within me,
mm,
or it gave me a spark. That criticism triggered me a lot in order to learn this
yeah,
language so I can understand. And secondly, you are enjoying the process of learning this language as you have mentioned, so that whatever you are doing, no matter whether you are doing it in your personal life, in your social life, or in your professional life, you are trying to immerse yourself with this language so that you can acquire it in a natural way. And that's something
yeah,
I must appreciate for, because you have decided to acquire knowledge in a organic way, right? That's great. So my next question
yeah.
for you is, what are the best piece of advices or suggestion you can provide to beginners and those who are co-learners in order to master this language? Or you can mention what exactly you have done since you started learning this language in order to get good command and hold on this language.
Yeah, if I give an advice, for me, everybody wants to learn this language, but they are just wondering. They are not taking actions because of their confidence, and they're feeling nervous. They're scared about it. But when we everybody wants confidence. Everybody wants confidence before taking action. So this is a big thing. We have to take action first. After that, the confidence will come. So what I did, I can give my experience, like I started my practice in front of mirror. Usually I'm in the morning, I'm standing in front of the mirror, and I start talking myself that who I am and what I want to be. I perceive myself that I'm a good speaker, I'm a native speaker, because my mentor is Gary Vaynerchuk. He's a content creator from New York City. And I want to, I start perceiving myself that I am that person. I start talking like that, like him. And so try to get a mentor, and try to, perceive yourself that you are already an English speaker. You are already a native speaker. That time you start, feeling that energy that yes, you can do. So I think that is the most important thing that we can do. So start practicing in front of the mirror. This is most important thing. Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir, you are perfectly audible. Actually, I muted my mic so that you would able to give more attention to yourself. That's why.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay. So that is the thing. Mirror technique is the very fundamental or most important thing that we can do, and this is also important. And so, to all your viewers and my viewers, I want to tell you guys, just take action. Without taking action, you won't, get that. So first thing is take action, and mirror technique is most important, because we are scared to talk to someone. We are scared or feeling nervous that how I can talk to someone, how I can talk in groups. So you can do it in your bedroom, in your room, so by your own. So start doing that. So that is a more, fundamental thing, first thing. And the second thing, if I tell you that we all know that four fundamental things: reading, writing, listening, and speaking. So these are the four things that we should focus. And the another thing is, everybody also saying that they are having trouble to find new words, or they are forgetting, while when they are talking to someone. So for that, I will tell you that you can start writing. Writing is one of the best things, sir. When we write our thoughts, everyday life, just write every day what's happening in your life. So when we do this, that time our thoughts will clarify, our thoughts clear that what we want to tell. So when I started, I am reading, so I'm writing so many things. And usually, even now, this is my journal. So usually in diary I'm writing everything. I've written so many diaries, I am done. And this is my first core thing that make me more clear and make me more good. So that is the thing. Also, listening is important. I'm listening, and for speaking is very important. And other thing, if I tell you that you know what, I forget. So yes, it's coming. So also another thing, if I tell you that you know everybody is scared that what will happen when they forget their words. Even now, as I forget, I forget what I want to say. So my thing is, I don't care what the person in front of me are thinking about my English. I don't care about the society. I don't care about my parents. I don't care about my relatives. So that's the thing that makes me more passionate about this language. Because when we start thinking about other people's, what they will think, that time we did not don't get that we want. So that is the thing, don't care about people. And this come when we, because we are learning English for ourselves. I am learning English for myself, because when I learn English, I will get the thing that I wanted. So I'm doing this for myself, not the people. All the things will on second priority, but this, take yourself on a first priority and start doing it. Be passionate every single day. And when we push ourselves, first thing is push yourself. Everybody saying, I'm not having that much energy, Rahul, like you. But I'm not having that much energy, to be honest. But every time I start pushing myself that yes, I'm an energetic person. Yes, I'm an energetic person. Before this session, even before this session, I was thinking that what will happen. I was not that much eagerly want to join this. But when I join this, I start, as you can see, that the energy coming. So that is the thing, sir. Hope you got my point.
Wow, the way you have explained everything in a chronological manner, the thoughts you have organized, you have aligned your words with your feelings, and the way you live with your own statement, that's really phenomenal and remarkable. Superb. And
Yeah.
I do agree with you each and every single step that one has to follow in order to get proficiency and eloquence in this language. Like he has to immerse himself. He has to perceive himself that yes, you can do it and you are. Because learning a language is not learning a language. It's all about learning the whole culture that you are going to acquire. So somehow, to some extent, you have to come up with some modification and upgradation in your personality along with learning a language. And
Yeah.
LRWS, something that I would say that's a very golden technique that one has to follow. And as you share that we have to accept this thing that we can express our ideas and thoughts in a very simple and attractive way, but all we have to do is we have to practice on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And once you said that we have to enjoy the process of learning this language, because until unless we'll not enjoy, we can't get that energy and that eagerness from our side, which allow us to learn this language. And I'm totally agree with your point. So
So
my next question goes for
Yeah,
you.
sir, you tell me. So first, now you can tell me like what I said. What another thing that people and our viewers can add in this journey? Like I said like in your terms.
Well, in my case, I would say I'm not sure about what viewers think about it, as I don't have viewers right now on this call. But in my case, what I've been following that I can tell you. Shall I?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely, sir.
Okay, so first and foremost thing, I would say that we all are Indians and we have to accept this fact. We are not native speakers of English. Our native language is different. This is not our first language. So while learning this language, if you are making any mistake or you are stucking and fumbling at any point, we should not feel bad and ashamed about it. Secondly, no one is perfect in this whole world. So we should not expect the same level of perfectionism from our side as native speakers of English have in this language, because they are born with that language. We are not. They can't speak Hindi fluently as we can. So why we are expecting the same level of proficiency from our side for their language? Should not. Third thing, I would say not only for English, but also for anything. Whatever you want to do in your life, you have to ask one question first before commencing your journey. And that question is why? Why are you doing that? Why are you learning this language? Do you have one single powerful reason in order to learn this language? If you have, so go with flow. If not, so just stop your journey there and find that strong reason for yourself. Because that single strong reason will motivate you, guide you, direct you in order to being attentive to us learning and not wasting your time in any useless stuff. You are not even going to distracted by any mean of deviation. Now, fourth one is car without fuel, useless. Gun without bullet, useless. Same goes with English. Your English is incomplete without ample vocabularies. Try to learn at least one or two vocab every single day along with the uses in the sentences and incorporate the same vocabs in your day-to-day spoken English to express and manifest your ideas in such an amazing and effective way. Now, fifth one is practice makes a man perfect. Sorry, I don't believe on it. As I said before that no one is perfect in this whole world. We all have some perfection with lot of imperfections. But again, a focused practice can ensure your progress every single day if you are consistent towards your practice. So be regular. Don't try to give any gap. All right. Now, sixth one is we have to love our mistakes. I know it's quite funny, but still, most of the time I've seen people have a phobia of making a mistake. They feel English is new to us and I'm new to English. Being a beginner, if I'll speak English, people and I'll make mistake, people are going to laugh at me. They are going to make fun of me, and I feel so embarrassed at that point of time. So that's why they don't take their first step in order to cover the journey of learning this language. I would say we all are learners. There is no such person in this whole world who is not making a mistake in his life. Everyone makes mistakes. We are God. We are not God. We all are human beings. And for humans, mistakes are allowed. So accept your mistake with both handed and try to rectify by yourself. That's how you are going to speak English like a flawless speaker. The next one is English speaking environment. If you have an English speaking ambience where you can talk in English with your parents, with your siblings, friends, if you are a student, you are talking English in your school, or if you are a working professional, you are talking in English with your employees or with your mates who are like working with you in that office. All these things will give you the real exposure of this language. You are not
Yeah.
intentionally, but unintentionally immersing yourself with this language. The moment you are going to connect yourself with this language, you have done a very fantastic job in order to acquire this language. So, whenever you are at your home, try to speak in English. You will have, if you have any painting and a calendar, anything at your home, try to describe those pictures. Moreover, you have already mentioned, like you can talk to
Yeah.
yourself, you can go for mirror practice. Whatever you have to do, you have to create an environment of spoken English around you.
Mm.
Now, next, you have already mentioned like LRWS, listening, reading, writing, or speaking. Listening should not be like listening, it should be active listening, not passive listening. Listening to podcasts, audiobooks, Spotify, and native speaker of English, good English speakers will allow you to get authentic knowledge about this language. And reading will improve your pronunciation if you read aloud. At the same time, it will allow you to come across to so many different vocabs that you can imbibe in your spoken English. And if you are more into reading, you can improve your intonation, which allow you to express your feeling and emotions the same way as you can do in your native language. Now,
Yeah.
when I'm saying writing will allow you to improve your accuracy. The more you write, the better you can understand the different sentence formation. You can improvise your sentence structure. You can incorporate those grammar rules that you have been learning so far, theoretical on ground. And speaking which we are doing right now. So I would say most of the time I've seen people are fail in order to learn this language because the moment they start, they were so excited and jubilant. By the time they started losing the interest towards this language just because of procrastination, they will say, we'll do practice tomorrow, then day after tomorrow. Mentors, trainers, teachers kept giving advices to them. But
Mm.
after that, they are not ready to do their homework. They are not incorporating and executing those steps in their spoken English. So if implementation is not there, how can you expect a massive improvement in your spoken English?
Yeah.
And in a nutshell, I would say English is just a language, not a rocket science. I took it as a language. So
Yeah.
just enjoy the process of learning. Keep patience because it's not a overnight
Mm.
process. You have to
Yeah.
wait for result, and you have to determine, dedicate to also learning. If you are fall in love with this language, I'm damn sure you are going to acquire this language in a natural and smooth way. And this is how you can become the best version of yourself and can set example for others as well who have been struggling a lot in order to see the same advancement and modification in their spoken English. I'm done.
Yes, sir. You're right, actually. And the most important thing that I missed is, try to create, convert your life scenes in English. This is important. This is very, very important. A lot of people are saying that they don't have enough time to learn this language. Just try it. Try to convert all scenes in life, and all the points that you covered is great, like important. But and also, people are don't execute. They are just thinking, they are just listening, getting knowledge that yes, 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 this is right, this is, but they are not executive, execute that. So without education, knowledge is nothing. Yeah, that's good.
You and we humans are literally proficient in order to give lame excuses that we don't have time.
Mm,
I would
yeah.
say no one has time in this era, honestly, no one. But if you want to groom yourself, if you want to glorify your life, if you are illumination in your life, you have to sacrifice. When I'm saying sacrifice, you have to sacrifice your luxurious life a little bit. You have to sacrifice your rest time a little bit. You have to sacrifice giving those lame excuses that I'm super busy and I don't have time for practice. And there are so many things because until unless you're not going to challenge yourself that yes, I can do it, I can also speak English. So no one else
Yeah.
can do it for you. You have to take charge of your own learning, right? And until unless you will not enjoy your own learning, you can't even feel the melody of this language. You can't even maintain the beauty of this language as people have been trying a lot. So in the end, I would say try, never cry. Then only you can fly. It's your choice.
Yeah, yeah. Good, sir. Good.
And I
I
think
think,
we have done with our questions and time is running out.
yeah,
So
yeah,
I've
actually,
enjoyed a lot
video
this
would be.
session. I've learned so many things from your side, the way you have expressed your ideas, thoughts in order to master this language. That's literally stupendous and fantabulous. Being
Same.
dumbfounded and
Yeah, yeah.
flabbergasted. All right. And
Definitely, sir. And we will talk again. We will,
sure.
make a separate video for our viewers, like, our experience we will share. That's good.
Sure, why
It's
not?
good.
I would love to share experience, my experience, and I would at the same time I would love to gain experience from your side, like whatever you have done so far in order to get hold and command on this language in order to get a very strong grip on this language. So that's something that we can share with each other, and this is how we can learn all together because exchange of thoughts, sharing is
Mm,
caring, are the best technique that one can follow in order to become
absolutely.
an impeccable and eloquent speaker. So, okay, sir, thanks for coming
Definitely.
to my channel. Thanks for giving your precious time. And I'm being glad to have you here on my channel. And
Thank you, sir.
hopefully the viewers who will watch this video, they are going to be benefited by the steps that you have mentioned in your
Mm,
initial stage, the moment I have asked you questions. And we'll talk about some other topics some other day. And I think we should say call it a day for today.
thank you, sir. Thank you. It's great. Okay.
Okay, sir.
We will talk later,
So,
sir.
yes, keep talking, keep learning, keep improving, keep sharing. Wish you all the best for your English learning. Bye, sir.
Bye.